Frederick Douglass for Kids, a brief historical overview. Frederick Douglass was an abolitionist, writer, statesman, orator, and civil rights activist. An abolitionist is someone who wanted to get rid of slavery. Frederick Douglass was born on a plantation in Maryland. He did not know exactly when he was born, but he was born a slave. He later picked a birth date of February 14th. He could only guess he was born around 1818. Frederick Douglass rarely saw his mother. He died when he was just 10 years old. He was raised by his grandmother. Eventually he was taken from her and sent to be a slave in Baltimore, Maryland. Frederick Douglass was taught the alphabet by his enslaver's wife, Sophia Old. It was against the law to teach a slave to read. Her husband found out and told her to stop, but Frederick secretly kept practicing and learning to read on his own. He was sent to another plantation. There, he was beaten by the enslaver in an effort to break his spirit. This gave Frederick more determination to gain his freedom. In 1838, Frederick Douglass escaped. He disguised himself as a sailor, carried papers that showed he was a free black seaman. He boarded a train to the north and arrived in New York a free man. Douglass married his first wife, Anne Murray, and they took the last name Douglass. They moved to Massachusetts. Douglass met with people who were against slavery. He began to speak at meetings about his experiences as a slave. He was a great speaker, and people were moved by his story. Douglass fought for the rights of black soldiers during the Civil War. He visited with the U.S. Congress and President Lincoln, insisting on equal pay and treatment of black soldiers fighting in the war. Frederick Douglass passed away on February 20th, 1895. He was 77 years old. He will remain a central figure in the fight for equality and justice in American history. Interesting facts about Frederick Douglass. Douglass was married his first wife, Anna, for 44 years before she died. They had 5 children. He was once nominated for the Vice President of the United States by the Equal Rights Party. He worked with President Andrew Johnson on the subject of the black right to vote. It is not light that we need, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, and the earthquake. Frederick Douglass. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.